So, hello everyone, of course, time for Tonikawa, episode 10, right? I mean, I'm lost, man, tell me. It's, of course, very funny anime, very, dear and beloved, and, it's all cute, and it's all, it's a harem now, man, he's living with the sisters, right? He's living with the sister, and the mom is single too, man, you get some nasty business there. Nobody was like, I mean, the mom was like, I also need a man, honey, so, you better let me have some fun too. I mean, if it was a hen, Doshini, right, he would clearly smash everyone, right? I mean, especially with a mom entering and being like, I also want that so fun, boy. It's like, whoa. But then mom, yeah, you jokes aside, right? You can see what the daughter is weird. She's an airhead, but I mean, the mom is like, you could complain about your love. What about my man that left me to, do some young, I also want to have fun every night. I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, her mom was their mom. I mean, the poor younger imouto was like, I hate my family. She's like, I hate my sister, I hate my mom. Please let me live with you too. So, but yeah, that was of course the classic thing, which is something I with Andu, yeah, with the Pantsu. That's a classic thing though. Jesus Christ, man, I've been there too. The first time you're living with like that, and you're like, oh, should I wash your? I mean, then you kind of get used to it, and you kind of like, well, I mean, I'm a very efficiency person, right? So I'm like, well, of course I'm gonna do it because it goes faster. Like, why should we do it separately? It's just crazy. But yeah, it's one of those weirder stuff, right? But anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Whew. What's gonna happen? He's living with. He has 4 waifus now. Living together with his 4 wives. Harem anime. I kind of wish. I can see someone who's about a horror anime. It's like he's married to 5 wives. So I can just. It's always like, yes, he might have 5 girlfriends, waifus, but where's the official? He has 10 wives in this space thing. There is actually one anime I know like that. Tension Moyo is like that. He actually is married. In one of Tension Moyo's spin-off, he actually is married to 8 people though, and 9 if you count his furry animals spaceship. He's married to. He actually has 9, like literally has 9 wives in the anime. So straight up, he's an alien, of course, human alien, or the laws apply. But here we go. But yeah, but think about it. It's kind of funny, right? Because this anime is that they're already married. There's so many horror marriage, of course, when he's living with 5, 6 girlfriends, kind of, right? But Tension Moyo is the only one I can think of right now when actually the main character literally is married to more than one woman. In one of the spin-offs, Tension Moyo, yeah. Seiya, he actually is married to like all the female characters, like straight up. They have like a marriage scene and everything, and he gets more wives, and he's like, so he marries like 4 ladies, and he gets 4 extra ladies, like 5 extra ladies, so he's marrying more women. It's like, but yeah, that's uncommon that they actually have that thing. Very uncommon. Let's not talking about Tension Moyo Tokyo. That's the weirdest thing. So Tension Moyo Tokyo, side note, it's so weird because again, Tension Moyo, that's most iconic, the first horror anime ever, right? And he has all these girlfriends and fiancés and everything, right? But then in Tokyo, I believe this one of spin-offs, which is not canon then, he suddenly has a new girlfriend and he ignores the rest of his harem. It's a really weird thing. It's like 6, 7 harem, waifus. Suddenly it's a new girl only in Tokyo, and then he ignores everyone except of course Ryoko, so he goes on dates with him, but everyone else is ignored. It's really weird. So he goes from like a harem show to a one single show instead, like the opposite instead. Yeah, he goes from having 7 wives to 1 wife suddenly. It's really weird. I'm like, why am I watching this? What happened to his wives? Here instead now, it's going into having 1 wife into having. Obviously, it's not, I'm joking, guys, but still. Suddenly they're all living. He's living with 4 ladies, right? And 2 of them is in love with him, and and the mom is not his mom then, but the other mom is like she wants to get busy too, right? So and the sister is, I don't know, she's probably into it as well. I don't know, for the fun of it. See? The human race was doing this for hundreds of years! It's like, are you some old rich lady or something? Yeah, it's like, are you some kind of old princess or something? Kaguya-hime maybe? Who knows? But again, a weird note from her being like, well, back in my days when I was young, we used to cook in like this thing. It's like, interesting, wife. have you maybe lived in the, like, I don't know, 700 century or something like that, or 8th century? I don't remember exactly what it said when she was from 1300 or something. Yeah. Wife. What? What a weird note there. She is very passionate about tonkatsu. She should watch Tonkatsu Ramen then. That anime is freaking awesome. God, that anime was awesome. Definitely the underwatched anime. Really good anime. Tonkatsu Ramen. Oh yeah, one of the best anime that year. Jesus Christ, that's a really good anime. No one saw, right? With a really good Utokunoko character, right? And yeah, and some kind of romance between, you know, some kind of or whatever. But that was awesome and a good hack character and everything. It's like, yeah, really good. If you like Akadoma Drive, you probably like that anime. It's a very similar anime in, I guess, premise-wise, team-wise, character-wise. Dana-sama indeed. Very old TV though. It's like classic old fat TV. I mean, I had my old fat TV for until I was like 25, so I'm an old man though. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Imouto-san enters. Interesting. What can this be? Ooh, ooh. Now this feels like anime now when you get some when you get this Kaname. Now it is very Japanese. I love her. She's like, you too. Oh, yeah. I love her. She's always like, oh. Oh my god, I love Kaname-san. She's always trying to be the smart. She's like, oh. Yeah, she's always trying to push them, you know. Isn't she? She's always like, ooh, yeah. I want to get some action. You two cuties. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my. Oh my. I want to see an anime. It isn't oh my. I want to see an anime. Not like Soma, you know, where it's like in Soma when they eat food. It's either, you know, either Soma does something horrible, right? Or it's amazing. It's oh my. I want to see an anime where it's just like, kind of bland, you know, which is spicy. It's just bland. Like, I want to see an anime where it actually is like, I don't feel nothing here. I feel nothing. It's just like, it's not good, it is not bad, it's just like neutral. I want to see an anime where you're like, no, that was okay. That was like eatable, but that wasn't good. He loves the teaser, man. It's not like, eat it, girl. Eat it, waifu. Just the two of us, we can eat food. Oh, we can do all of that burning stuff! Oh my god! He's getting a new desires every episode of it. It's just a wholesome anime, god damn it. It's so damn wholesome! Oh, it's so wholesome! God damn it, the anime is so wholesome. Is it good? Yes. Oh, she. No, we're gonna move off to the harem already? God damn it, man! What happened to his other girlfriend? Yeah, that kid we saw, I guess. So it was a kid, right? Like a maid. See, she wants to live this. She wants the harem. She wants to have the harem act. She wants to be part of the, you know, the fun time. I mean, come on. Yeah, she wants to, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god, laughing. She's like the most grown-up character in the anime. She's like, oh, come on, you're gonna. Man, she's the thirsty little girl, yeah. Well, it seems like a good landlord then. Like, yeah, sorry, the last place burned down, so you can live here when it's quite the deal, yeah. The thing in Japan is you have a very high deposit rate. And you have to usually pay for many months ahead in Japan. So that's not a video I have to talk about, but yeah, you put her on the YouTuber. So it's in Japan, it's like you have to sort of pay like a half-year rent. It's like huge. You have to really have like a huge down payment for your for renting in Japan. It's a very like security thing there, definitely. Which is, I don't know. Stepping compared to Sweden, it's not. In Sweden, it's not common if you live in a normal apartment kind of thing. But if you rent second hand, which is very big in Sweden, which is the most people do, unfortunately, in Stockholm and so on, then you usually have several months, 2-3 months usually at least. So in Sweden, it's really not in the second hand renting. It's incredibly common. You take like 3-4 months, right? 3 months. It's pretty common. And of course, it's very, very expensive in Stockholm, so you have to pay like, $4,000-5,000 easily up hand, right? Up front. I mean, very, very commonly. But whatever. It's very common. Okay, so this is like the kind of the super expensive apartment, right? Yeah, super expensive apartments. This feels very marriage thing. Now we're holding hands. Very clean bathroom. Actually, it's like a very impressive bathroom there with the bathing in the window and exactly. This seems very, very etchy. See, she's like, yeah, we can live here. Yeah, this is like, oh man, we're gonna have so much fun here. Must be incredibly expensive though. This seems way too nice. Yeah, should have a bath together. Exactly, something like that. Ooh, yeah. The fan service part, definitely. Ooh. Saving it for later. I'm waiting for the... This feels super expensive. This is like, whoa, huge bed, massive windows, very nice bathroom. Yes, finally. Can they finally see the same bed? Ettone! Yes, finally. Share the same bed. I mean, I think I like that. If you're married after us, we might sleep in the same room and everything. We might sleep in the same bed in the same room. Maybe it might happen. Yeah, it was the wrong place, obviously. Because that was ridiculously expensive. There's no way they could live in that place. That place looked like insanely... Yeah, it looked like insanely expensive. That was like, there's no way you can afford this. But those classic old, if you see like Friends and so on, right? They always live in this very too expensive apartment in New York and so on, right? Even though they should have no way to afford it. Yeah, like Friends and so on, they live in like this super nice suite, right? Huge apartment, but there's like Rachel is like unemployed for like half the TV show, and Myrmonden is a chef, and they're living in an apartment probably costs at least $1,000 a month, probably much more than that. But it's bare minimum, like right, and they're but whatever. It's very classic TV shows, so they're living in a place that are way too nice than what they actually should be able to live in. Way too nice. It reminds me of Hinamatsuru, of course, a masterpiece of an anime, where she actually got to live in that expensive place. Hinamatsuru, she actually lives in them, yeah, and then she pays for it by working so much. So actually, it's like, but this is nice though. It's a Moto-chan episode. I love it. I'm a badass 15-year-old girl. Like, she's like, yeah, now all cute and everything. Nice. She does work. She's super cute. She cleans up stuff. I got my act together. See, she's the best character. Come on. I'm a go-getter. I love it. She's like, I'm a badass go-getter. I work, I get my school, I wake up in time. This is my somehow sister kind of thing. She was doing weird lines too. Stare, but this is my job. No, but I love it. She's a little, do-good. I love it. She's like, I am the best. Don't take my work from me. I live for my work, woman. Yes, she's like, go-getter. Yeah, take home work. She actually is a really hard worker, yeah, definitely. Which I mean, she goes up in the morning, right? She works, and then she goes to school, come home and works. This girl is spending all her time is working. Yeah. She's clearly the star of the family, I feel. Damn it, she's seducing her. She's like, God damn it, don't come here with your compassion and... She's like, I hate her! But actually, she's like super nice to me, so now I have been covered. Yeah. First she's like, that girl's kind of weird. Damn it, she's so nice to me. I have a hard time handling people nice to me. That's like, God damn it. Don't come here and seduce me too. Leave me alone. Nice. I want to give you a nickname. Can I call you then, Imouto-san? Varsågod, härligt det är. Can I just call you Motorshan? Oh, nice. A little robo. Oh, I feel like home now. Wait, he's built his stuff, so well, he's NASA after all. NASA is like, I built it. NASA is innovation. I feel like NASA. He built this stuff because he's crazy. Sounds like NASA, that definitely. Sounds like NASA. He's an Iron Man represented up here. He's like Iron Man, but he builds cleaners and stuff. He cleans. He's Iron Man when it comes to cleaning. It's like, yeah. Ooh, you take the men's bath. She's giving her the men bath. Could it be? Yeah, she's like, she's some kind of weird old lady. She's like, I'm gonna send you into the men place. You're gonna find your husband. It's gonna be hilarious. Like, she's a kind of trickster old baba. It's like a weird trickster old baba. It's like, this will be nice. Yeah, sleazy old baba. God damn it. See, she's falling for her too now. It's like, goddamn, she's so positive and helps me out and befriends me and seduces me. Goddamn it, I'm falling in love with her too now. Poor little emotion, trying her best to not fall for her. Yeah, of course, Senpai also improved this time. I improved everything. Goddamn, NASA, stop building stuff. I feel like the whole house is like an explosive chance for explosive. I think the whole house is like, he has built a lot of stuff here. It's like, okay, but yeah, Senpai my senpai, because he's a weirdo, so you saved him. She's an honest girl, Kaname-chan. So it's an honest little girl, definitely. Just a nice little friendly girl that works hard and, you know, very, very mature for her age and very aware. But her sister and mother are just kind of weirdos. She's like a little hard worker. No, she has the moon powers. I got my moon power. Like, okay. But the bitch had a problem. I don't know, but she's like kind of Kaguya Hime, right? Some kind of moon princess. Some kind of moon. He's a handful though, Nasa-kun, definitely. Man, she's falling for it too now. Okay, so not go to school then. Man, this girl works a hard life, yeah. And also goes to school after cleaning up and everything. She goes home and cleans and yeah, little Kaname-chan. She's working so goddamn hard. Oh, this morning, honey. I seduced her this morning. It's only natural. See? She's like, come on, it's only natural. Everyone loves me. No, but she's like, come on, we won't like you. But I like her. See, she's stealing my sister. She's stealing my mayonnaise spot. It's fucking spin-off. She lost her man and her sister now. My god, that woman is net red. My god, that woman is in a net red. She lost both of her family members now. Yeah, her husband and her sister to this moon woman. Yeah, god damn it. She has to fight against a ganbare. Has to, you know, overcome. But of course, she likes him more. Oh, that scene was epic. Yeah. Net-raring her whole family, basically. Yeah, I would expect that, you know, next episode, her mom's gonna be like, I wish she was my daughter. She's way better than my you know, certainly, the mom's gonna be like, I love this girl a lot more than you. You know? I wish you could stay here forever, right? Come on. It's gonna be next part. Here we go. Nice evening. Okay, here we go. Supermarket, baby. See, her no mom is gonna be like, I like her more than my own daughter too. She's gonna be like, this is the girl for me. Oh, here more. It's so weird. He's like, you're gonna smash her hard, right? Go around here, yeah. She's definitely that trickster Oba. Yeah, she's like, you wanna get it on with her? Yeah, Oba knows what's up. Yeah, like, she's definitely that, you know, that ara Oba-san. She's like, you should go over there, boy. We'll have some fun over there. Come on. Extra spice. No, my auntie here is not telling me he would go to places where I can score. No. See, Mama is such a man-thirsty Obasan. Yeah. Go to that place. And it's like, come on! See, that's kind of classic, you know, Ara Obasan. It's like trying to push it, right? It's like, yeah. Maybe invite me afterwards, yes. Sounds like a melon bread kind of thing, melon pan. But definitely like a nice moon stroll here. They seem super romantic. Yeah, we go married, holding hands, walking down the moon. Thinking about the Basa's dirty ideas. Oh, yeah, like, this is perfect to do it, boy. Oh, it's very beautiful here, romantic. Yeah, what's your plan, boy? Wanna take me out here alone, you know? Yeah, kiss you. I wasn't planning to go full hand on her. Just kissing. Very manly, honey, but we had kissed before, though. Wanna go further than that? She's impressed by him. He's finally admitting it. Oh yeah, it's a lot of garlic. It's that's excuses. Exactly. I also ate once. We're both going onion here. We're both gonna have onion mouths, so it's fine. We're gonna double up on the onion. We're gonna double up on the onion taste. Let's do it. No, but that should be that should be like, no, I have all that starch in me. The potato starch is like, no, it's gonna smell of that. But yeah. Yeah. But she's kawaii. Oh, he goes for the hug instead. He goes for that romantic hug attack or something. I don't know. Kind of weirdly. He kind of almost lifted her. It's like, I just kind of panicked and I threw her up in the air and he's going German suplex route on her. It's gonna... yeah. Kevin Nomichi, episode 1 here. Oh god. This might go really wrong for him. He's doing too energetic with this. Man. I'm sorry, but Kevin Nomichi broke me. He's be like, oh! Yeah. He's gonna have perfect time to lift your wife up and be like, whoop. Well, she's enjoying getting hugged attacked. Come on, this is the life that every wife wants. Suddenly, random hugs. Actually, though, research shows proves that it's good to do that. I'm getting all psychotic with people, but actually, yes, it actually, this is the best way to, you know, make your wife happy. So sudden little things. Let's bet that episode over. Yeah, I'm gonna learn all these kind of feelings at this romantic place that Obasa was like, take her to the place and be all alone. Yes. Yes. I think Obasa would probably be a little more like, you should do it. Yeah, I feel Obasa would have been a little more like, do it already! I feel yeah, Auntie is a little more into it. She's a little more like, you know, her goal wouldn't be hugging. Her goal would be like, oh, you wanna do it here in the forest, in the park? Yeah, I feel perfect head character. Yeah. Definitely. Whew. I like the sister though, yeah. Definitely the best character, I think. Kaname-chan. She's freaking cute little... I like her, you know, hard working, her little ganbare personality. She's like, she's there, doing her best, right, you know. A proper little girl. Fighting for, you know, something. She's working hard on that poor little girl, though. Yeah, she works immensely hard, though. She's like, goes up in the morning and works all the morning, then goes to school, and works when she goes home. That girl keeps working, right? I feel sorry for her almost. This is a hard worker. But so quickly, I want to go to Kaisen now. But quickly, let me explain it. This is proven by research, but this is not always the case. Like with anything with human behavior, human behavior economy, which I of course work with and so on, you can't just say that something is, if you do X, Y will happen. You can't say that for certainly doing this thing will, you know, make your wife happy, or this thing is how you hire someone. You can't like you can't be 100% sure when you do the same kind of with that Kaizen thing. No, that's good. You cannot be certainly always for these things. You cannot be 100% sure. But basically, it was like this, and this is recently thing. It's very proven that it is actually is better for people, especially in work. It's like, you know, tips for the culture. It's better to give people compliments so on, don't expect it actually. So if someone does a good job, right? Like if you work with someone and they give you a hand in right, they finish their assignment, you're like, yeah, great job, you know, blah blah blah, yeah. So even if you're like, this is a really good job, wow, this thing really impresses me, that thing makes you happy to some degree, right? But not so happy because you do your job, so you expect you to be thankful and gratitude for that job, right? It's actually more effective, which shows that, to be you know, the kind of morale boost to generally make people like you, to be more like at random saying to someone, hey, great job today, man, like it's kind of random, but don't actually expect it. It actually makes them happy. Because then you don't have like an expectation of, I did X, I gave you X, and now you're taking me, right? The same thing in constant relationships. If you know, be nice to your wife, right? It's those things where you're like, man, you look great today, and that thing really fits you, whatever, or yeah, you look beautiful today. That kind of more randomness things, you compliment your wife or whatever, is actually usually better than. I can't say, of course, for every woman out there, right? For every man out there, but for most females, then, if you're a man, I guess being nasty down here, that kind of like random gestures are usually actually more in your mind happiness compared to, for example, oh, it's my birthday and you remember my birthday, right? Yeah, like that's less important actually. From that standpoint, though, that you can have a look in most TV shows. If you have your wife and you forget your birthday, yeah, then she gets angry at you, right? Because she expects a gift, right? But the gift, so yes, it's kind of like a lose there. If you give your wife a gift on her birthday, she's not that happy because she expects the gift. And if you don't give her a gift, she's angry, right? So it's either you lose or you can kind of nothing happens, right? It's kind of like that, where if you give her a gift at random, gets happier. Right? So that's at least from like a research, you know, human behavioral standpoint, very very much proves that that's the case. And I can't of course say for every person out there, but for most people, that's actually how it is. So that's kind of the kind of random hug gesture is actually pretty good now. But anyway, that's Tonikawa and some marriage advice for me here. But especially this has been research from the 50s, 40s on work environment. It is very, very clear in work environments that telling someone that this is a really good hand in, a really good down, you know, really good job on X thing. This design here, your art, great. They don't get sad by it, but they don't get that happy either because they expect it to be good, right? They hand it into you. So it's much better to be like, man, this thing you're working on right now, that looks great. That's much better to be like encouraging people during kind of like at random, being like, wow, this thing you're doing right now, that looks really nice. Can't wait to see that being finished. They're like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. That thing is much more encouraging for people. Absolutely. But as you can see, with Kaisen coming up.